Metal Mondays is back. What's going on, YouTube? It's Wally Knox Hill. We're back with our breakdown series. So today, man, listen, I think this needs no real introductions. You guys know I've been loving this Sleep Token journey. The lyricism, the music production, everything is so elevated, so enhanced. I love the artistry of all this. So we have yet another one we're going to dive into right here, right now. It's none other than Granite. But before we get any further, listen, if you like that track in the intro, yeah, definitely. Sleep Token has influenced me. I've added some metal elements into one of my latest songs. It is called Bloody Murder. I'm so proud of the video. I'm so proud of the art that we put out. If you like what you hear, if you want to check that out, I'll put the links down below. But anyways, know what we're here for. Sleep Token, step back up to the plate. See what you got.
Sulfur on your breath, granite in my chest.
Granite. Just the way that he enunciates things, man. Like that delivery is so intense. And he takes that breath right before he dives in. As always, man, it just feels like we're dreading this.
Sulfur on
What is the outline of that?
your breath, granite in my chest.
Sulfur on your breath, granite in my chest. Talk about having a heart of stone, a heart of granite. But why? Sulfur on your breath? It's really interesting because sulfur often associated a smell with the devil. So there's some danger here. Demons as always.
Breath, granite in my chest. You will never have to talk about it. You'll never want to talk about it. Fury, too damn late.
It's interesting how he says, you'll never have to talk about it. You never want to talk about it. It almost feels like he's giving in, like assuring her, you never have to talk about it. But then there's that side of just bitterness, like, you never want to talk about it though. You know, it's just like, that's such just a relationship dynamic type of thing to capture right there within two simple lines.
About it. You'll never want to talk about it. Fury, too damn late. Reason dislocates, and you'll never have to talk about it. You'll never want to talk about it. All's more than just a body.
Fury, too damn late. Remember I talked about sulfur? Damnation there. It feels like too damn late. It felt like damn was really chosen to accentuate that. And then reason dislocates because we're giving into emotions and fury. And again, like I'm stretching already and I'm already diving into my breakdown without appreciating context because like how much have we had this intertwining of this toxicity, of this just significant relationship of love and hate and walking and living within that just gray area of both.
You'll never have to talk about it. You'll never want to talk about it. All's more than just a body in your passenger seat. And you are more than just somebody I was destined to meet. I see you go half blind when you're looking at me, but I am between the secondhand smoke and the glass on the street. You gave me nothing whatsoever but a reason to leave. You say you want me, but you know I'm not what you need. But I am.
Never gave me anything but a reason to leave. What a bar that is. And I'll tell you what's interesting is obviously this is just like there's anxiety. There's stress here. Boom, 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 boom. Like you just have the pulsating balance of the keys and the synth, right? But for me, underneath, there's just these little moments like reminding, like, hey, stay on the edge here. Because there's just like heavier percussion, but it's so mixed down and frequenced down. There's like a depth to it. It's way down there. But there's moments that just kind of reminds us, hey, we're here, right? Like even that clap percussion, that's a heavy percussion, actually, if it was brought to the forefront of the mix. But because of where it's mixed, just that depth right now, it just, to me, that is giving just that sense of something else, of something not being right, and that anxiety, which matches the lyricism.
Between the secondhand smoke and the glass on the street.
Secondhand smoke. It's a great line, right? Feeling like this smoke, this drama, the sulfur, the demonic language, damnation, the fires, he's getting smoke from all this, the rage that he was talking about before. It's all tying in with his lyrical choice. He's very, very good at this. When he illustrates and storytells and puts you in these places, he's very good at choosing his descriptive language and keeping it all within theme, right? That's just the mark to me of a great writer.
Gave me nothing whatsoever but a reason to leave. You say
And then also the secondhand smoke, what it does is there's layers to that, because then you start suggesting addiction that we've talked about before. We've talked about the thin line between love, hate, and addiction, and being in an addictive, toxic relationship and just suffering from the secondhand smoke of the other person smoking, but suffering from that addiction, right? And broken glass and just like broken shards of what remains of the relationship.
I should know I'm not what you need, but I am.
Even that, you know I'm not what you need, but I am. Like the paradox of that writing, but that just feels like two people that can't connect on the same wavelength still. There's some beautiful layers to that. Like he's got, I think, probably 5 to 6 tracks on this, maybe more in the mix, but he's got just some beautiful like highs behind it, vocal stacks. He's got like some lows, like just sat to the side of the mix, some like breathier ones. Just the way that this is, it's all his voice, but it's just different harmonies just layered on this. It's a beautiful stack, man. You feel that? Gives it a really nice depth to it all. That delivery, death threats, come on. Nice little like hip hop percussion switch up here. What in the sexual innuendos is there, acting like you only brought me here to get below me? So keep an eye on the road, or we will both be here forever. So you have like this journey. And to me, the symbolism and the metaphor is being on this road, the road of the relationship and their journey together. Because he had the lines before, and then I hear them coming in again. I think, yeah, I was more than just a body in the passenger seat. Like, you're taking me along for this ride. And I'm more than just that, than just a body to fill. And he talks about rather being 6 feet deep than being lonely. Like, you'd rather face death than be alone. And is that the whole reason that you're in this relationship with me? And now this relationship and this familiarity is turning to rage. It's turning to this toxicity instead of being able to see things the same, right? There's a lot of clever metaphorical writing going on throughout this. Aggressive and controlling. There it is right there in the fury and the rage. I love this line. Only drink the water when you think it's holy. Acting holier than thou. You're acting like you're above me. Because before he had the lines like acting like you want to get below me. And now that has a dual connotation, because for me, it's not just that sexual connotation, because this is someone who's obviously acting like they're better off without him. They know better. They're taking the high road, only drinking the water when it's holy as well, and tying in with that. And then he says to keep both eyes on the road, because you're not focused on this relationship, right? Even though you just treat me like I'm here for the ride. And otherwise, we could crash. If you're not focused on this, we're going to crash, and we might be here forever because it might end in our deaths as well. There's a lot there.
And you should have told me before you started getting all aggressive and controlling. You only drink the water when you think it's holy.
What a line.
So keep an eye on the road, or we will both be here. Oh, it's more than just a body in your passenger seat.
What is this cool little cube, man, with 2 axes? I want to dual wield like this. It's like a granite head. And that suggests the rage well, too. I see you go half blind when you're looking at me. They say love is blind, but this is like a distorted flip on it because she's going half blind with rage. I think those are strings. Those are just strings, and they sound like they've got like just a crazy filter effect on them. Like we're really messing with frequencies and depths to these mixes here, man. Super reverby and wet too, everything is. And because like he's got all these highs running at these depth frequencies, he's also choosing to attack his harmonies right now. And the main track that's sitting out in front of his vocals is more of his highs as well. So you got just a lot of highs. So sometimes these vocals are kind of like blending into the mix itself. And like as a rapper, we like our vocals to sit like way out over top of the mix a lot of time because lyricism is so important. But it's interesting because I feel like the choice of harmony here and the way that this is all mixed, it's kind of like coming in and out and in and it's meant to be that way within the music. Oh, this sounds dark. Yeah. Wow. Remember how I talked about like the percussion? Like you know that there's rock percussion and heavierness to this, but it was down in the mix. Now it comes out to the forefront of it all. And like I feel like too, speaking of just mixing, because I'm loving it on this, like they're so good at just like taking different sound folios, like different moments that aren't instrumentation. And just the way that they're blended into the song, it's almost like a horror film. It's like movie trailer folio sounds, right? And they just take it and use it within the mix to create that tension. You just hear like kind of that distortion. It's just something that's been run through. They've been messing with it, and it's been just like crazy distorted. They're like, yeah, that's a dope sound. Put that in. Let's mess with that. And it's just there. It's just present enough for the ears to detect it, just to know something's off. Then this kind of like build here, and then, man. Love this. Casual little snap track there. And again, that key play off of want versus need. You want me, but I'm not what you need. Huge difference between wants and needs. Man. Oh, wow. Is that a bird chirping just to end it? Yeah, it makes perfect sense. Why not? No, I think it's actually the birds outside, and that's what I heard in the mix. Oh, I'm losing it, man. But just, again, those heavier notes, and it just leaves you thinking, is there about to be more? Is there going to be one more drop? Because that's just where the music led you. But I tell you what, the pacing of that was perfect for me. It was like a slow, marinated burn that knew exactly when to rise, exactly when to release, exactly when to let go. It was so measured, and it felt so tense throughout it. And then just the rock at the end. And this is really what you get. Like, this to me really shows off the musicality of Sleep Token and the amazing lyrical writing as well. Sleep Token, you are Knox Hill certified. Hope you guys like today's video. Listen, we're here at the end. Obviously, enjoying the content. Do me a huge favor, support the channel directly. Subscribe, notifications on. It really does help, really does go a long way. Also, if you want to support the channel and the content I put out, come join the Patreon. More reactions, more content on there. Great family, great community, great way to support. All right, everyone, stay safe, stay positive. Take care of this, take care of this. You know I'll catch you again.
Whoa, sit down, sit down. I'm like, wow, how we do it like that? Like, wow, how we do it like that? Like, wow, how we do it like that? Like,